Guitar intro is retired until my spring break because my top string has decided to pop. It is so I'm operating on five strings, and I don't feel like doing the fret math to figure out how to play shipping up to Boston on there. But Bruins friends, it is time to hug it out because that is a 6-5 overtime win over the Edmonton Oilers. Welcome back down into the den. Now, I know what you're probably asking. Why the hell do I have blue hair and pronouns? Well, the big question is, why don't you have blue hair and pronouns, dummy? Nah, I'm just kidding. You're not a dummy. I'm a dummy. I just felt like getting some turquoise streaks. What's the problem with that? So, but we're talking about the Bruins versus the Edmonton Oilers. This was a rough one. This was a rough one, not because the Bruins played terrible. I think that the Bruins honestly, the Bruins might have outplayed the Oilers here. It was very much 50-50. It was very much 50-50. For a good chunk of the game, though, it definitely felt like the Bruins should be trailing at some point. But we were awarded a golden ticket. A golden ticket. I'm putting emphasis on golden ticket here because Jake DeBrusk, back in his homeland of Edmonton, Alberta, his dad Louis, former NHL player Louis DeBrusk, he was calling the game on the Sportsnet broadcast. I did not. Rather, he was the reporter down on the ice for Sportsnet's broadcast. I didn't feel like watching Sportsnet's broadcast. I watched TNT. That was probably the bad decision there. That's probably why I fell asleep before overtime. But Jake going up to his dad. They exchanged some cute words, but particularly Louis DeBrusk reminds Jake of like those little gift cards that you give to your dad on Father's Day. That's like, hey, you get one free favor from me, as if we should only ever do things for our parents under those circumstances. Sorry. Yeah. I bet they really would have. I bet our parents really would have loved a one free tax filing. But Louis tells Jake, you get a point tonight, either a goal or an assist, or you're doing 30 push-ups right here. And it's kind of funny because Jake says, I don't know if I can do 30 push-ups. And he didn't need to. Oh, because we're going to get into the game right now. Actually, one last thing before we get into the game. Some very important moves have been made. We already talked about Oscar Steen getting sent down, but Matt Patra has officially been placed on LTIR. And the Bruins have elected to call someone up in his stead. Now, not on offense, on defense. The Bruins have elected to bring up Mason Lohrei again. And that was the correct decision. Holy crap, was that the correct decision? Because not only was it just one. Not only did he contribute massively to this team, he also got a 3-point night. That's 3 assists for the kid. Let's get into the game. First period. And really early on, the Bruins run into a snag. A really big snag called Ryan McLeod. McLeod ends up tripping. McLeod slashes and trips smack Grizzlick right on his ankle. Oh, and that takes out Matt Grizzlick for the entire rest of the game. And I know, I've had my problems with Grizzlick in the past. That has been well documented, my problems with Matt Grizzlick. But having him out for the game is a serious detriment. Partially because it gives more ice time to floorboard, but at the very least, I think we were. Were we running 7 defensemen? I forget. McAvoy Grit is like Lori. No, we were running 6. My bad. A little bit later on, as a little bit of retribution, the third line finally starts. It's chugging along, the Geek Squad, as I like to call it. We're calling it the Geek Squad because that's where Geeky usually resides, on the third line. And who would have guessed it? The CEO of it ends up with a power play goal for the Bruins in this economy, and not just a power play goal. A power play goal from a third liner. Of, let's be honest. Even with the top 6 having all their struggles, the freaking third line is probably our most unimpressive right now. And honestly, the main reason why they looked unimpressive, they looked kind of unimpressive this year, this game, even with this goal. Frederick's not on it. Frederick was on the 4th line tonight. And honestly, that was the correct decision. Not because Frederick is terrible. Not because Frederick has all of a sudden regressed into a freaking potato. Frederick is one of those players that when he's on the ice, he elevates everybody else. And next thing you know, Evan Bouchard, one of the best defensemen in the league, all of a sudden is getting sidestepped by Jesper frickin' Boqvist. Let's just say this: Edmonton had a lot of scary moments this game, in which it very much looked like they were the better team. But not only did their lack of depth kind of kill them, this game was sort of a testament to what happens when all 4 lines are buzzing, and also kind of a testament to the depth of the Bruins. Excuse me. Yeah. Justin Brazeau, great follow-up game. Great follow-up game to your first one. And no point tonight, but you still played great. Someone who's that size, that heavy, being able to skate that fast, great job from him. But someone who's not getting a great job from me tonight is Derek Forward, because yet again, for like the 4th game in a row, him completely failing to clear the zone on results in a goal. Well, I mean, this time it's partially because Connor McDavid behind him makes a really good poke check that gets the puck to Warren Foegele who had 2 goals last night. It's partially because of that, and I'm not gonna lie, holding McDavid to only 2 assists and holding freaking Leon Draisaitl to absolutely nothing. Amazing job from the Bruins tonight, and particularly Swayman. But this goal, tie it up at 1. It's frustrating, and it's 9 o'clock, and I'm tired. The fact that TNT, the fact that because of television, puck drop did not happen until 10:22 when it was advertised as a 10 o'clock puck drop. FCC better get on this. The FCC better get on that. God damn it. I don't know what the FCC is gonna do, but still. For the rest of the first period, the only major thing that happens is is McAvoy ends up taking a really big hit from Zach Hyman from behind, and when and that was that was really scary because Grizzlick had just come up. Grizzlick had just gotten back onto the bench, and yes, Grizzlick did not play for the rest of the game, but it's the turn of the monkey's paw. You wish for the health of Grizzlick, and it comes at the expense of McAvoy. And this happening 2 days after McAvoy takes that massive hit from Jason Robertson against the boards. I'm a little bit worried for him. Second period, really, really early on, the Bruins are going at it like gangbusters. There's Marchand with the goal, Frederick with the goal, and just a little bit later on, we get proof that Corey Perry is a massive scumbag. McAvoy, who's already hurt, who's already a little bit dinged up, is trying to get the puck away. And frickin' Perry takes a giant ass run at him and runs into the boards. But Parker Wotherspoon saw that. Wotherspoon saw that, and he's not going to take that line down. And he gets into a fight with Perry. God bless him. Just fuck Corey Perry. And my God, that was sort of the jolt that I needed at like 11:45 at night. That was, and then and again, the Oilers ultimately are getting great opportunities. Freaking McDavid is firing on net. Draisaitl is firing on net. Hyman is firing on net. Everybody just wants to put it past Swayman. He's putting up the Great Wall of Pillows in the first 40. Jake DeBrusk eventually with a great second with a great rebound backhand into the in past Stuart Skinner, who again I think Stuart Skinner is amazingly overrated, just because he is like the first Edmonton goaltender in a fucking millennium that was able to stop a puck with any consistency. But sure, let's give him the. Let's make him a finalist for the Calder. But in any case, Swayman is just going crazy tonight, except for one tiny slip up, in which Warren Fogle second goal of the night for him. He gets one that trickles right past Swayman, and it's one that Wotherspoon, great job fighting Corey Perry. Now get back on defense. And this is sort of where the cracks start to show, and Edmonton starts to exploit them. Second period over. Actually, no, not second period over, because the second period ends with one of the most scary moments in hockey that does not have a stoppage of play, or that doesn't necessitate a stoppage of play, and doesn't have anybody getting injured. The Bruins are trapped in their own zone. They are trapped in their own zone so badly that everybody is out there for at least 2.5 minutes. And keep in mind, a normal hockey shift only around like 45 seconds. You're out there for You're out there for almost 4 times your normal amount. Lori, in particular, out there for 3.5 minutes. I think they finally titled it up at 3 minutes 47 seconds. Just, oh my god. Someone in the locker room, check on Popeye. Make sure he's okay. Make sure we do not lose Louisiana fast tonight. But third period starts, and remember what I was saying about Swayman and rebound and what the hell do I want to do with my hair? Remember what I was saying about Swayman remember what I was saying about Swayman and the crack starting to show? They kind of exploit that. Swayman, actually no, the Fogle goal wasn't the one that trickled through. This is the one that trickled through. Swayman, about 6 minutes into the period, he's handling the puck behind the net, trying to clear it. And if Steve Dangle was still with Sportsnet, you know exactly what he would be shouting. If you're a goaltender, tend the goal! He does not get set. He does not get set at all for Matthias Janmark. Just nabbing the puck and 5-holing him. That's just what the hell are you doing, Swayman? And it does not get better. It does not get better. Less than like 70 seconds later. 70 seconds later. I remember them saying 70 seconds from last night. I don't remember much from last night, but I remember that. God damn it. What happened to rebound control? What happened to rebound control, my guy? You're really gonna let Corey Perry take a really bad bounce off of you and get that second chance opportunity? What the hell? What the hell? Come on. I know you're better than that. You know you're better than that. And I don't know. That just kind of sucks. And thankfully, that is the last soft one that he lets in. And again, I feel like defense has to take some responsibility. If the goalie touches the puck, it means the 5 players in front of him made a mistake. I played soccer as a kid. They said that about playing goalie. Is if you touch the ball, it means if the goalie has to touch the ball, it means the 5 players in front of him fucked up somehow. Oh, but pasta with a I'd say breaking the ice for the top line, but I mean Marchand already had his 26th of the season earlier tonight, which by the way he is, I think he's at 398 for goals. 398 for goals. I think Monty is at 99 wins as a Bruins head coach, and Pasta is at like 698, 699 for 699 for points. Theoretically, with the Bruins next game, they could the Bruins next game on with the Bruins next game against the come on, ESPN. With the Bruins next game tonight against the Flames, they could break all of those. They could break all of those. Monty could get his 100th. Marchand could get his 400th. Pasta could get his 700th. God damn. But in any case, is Pasternak with a great feed from Lori, by the way. Like, again, I know I talked about Lori having 3 assists tonight. they weren't like all secondary assists. How the hell did you get credited on this one? And Laurie was fantastic. That 3-minute 47 second shift is proof enough that and like the effort that he put in throughout the entire shift is proof enough that he belongs up here. Do not send him back down, goddammit. Do not send him back down. But Pasta, great shot. We go up 5-4, and then 40 seconds later, Zach Hyman gets another great rebound chance. God damn it! Now we're going to overtime. Swayman continues. He is still insane. Absolutely insane tonight. Jeremy Swayman. ESPN said that the 3 stars of the game were Warren Fogle, Corey Perry, and Jake DeBrusque. No, the three stars. Yeah, I'd put Warren Fogle at the top. Admittedly, he did play really well. Mason Laurie. Actually, no. Jeremy Swayman and then Mason Laurie. God. 39, 37 saves on 42 shots. So you would like to see a little bit more than that, but the way that he was just flying all around the crease and just the fact that nobody was really helping him. I like what I saw. I liked what I saw from Swayman, and then and after a really strong opportunity from Edmonton on the during overtime, on the other side of the ice, we get a really nice. The puck goes to McAvoy. McLeod falls. Ryan McLeod falls. Evander Kane falls. Stuart Skinner is crawling out of his net from the depths of hell to try and stop this puck. You can't stop the bona fide stallion. You can't stop the bona fide stallion. And honestly, this was so good. This was so cool. Just the fact that McAvoy took that big of a hit from Hyman earlier on in this game, which again I am worried for him. But the fact that he took that hit from Hyman earlier on in this game, and he came back to score the game-winning goal. 2 games in a row, by the way. 2 games in a row where he's had the game winner. Amazing job from McAvoy. He is him. Now, tonight we got the Flames. We got the Flames tonight. I'm not gonna say. All I need is better play than how you conducted yourselves last time you played them. You need to be better than that. You need to play like you did tonight. You need to play like you did tonight. And the confidence that the fourth line is carrying. Amazing. This team is good. This team is good. This team needed a bounce back game like this. One that wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't perfect. But it reaffirmed who the hell we are. And just amazing job from the Bruins. So, we'll play again tonight. And I will see you guys then. Have a great rest of your day. See you guys around like midnight. Take care.